Something tells me this is going to be a really cool unboxing. Hello everyone and welcome back to RetroBreeze. My name is Shem and I have another unboxing for you today. Now before I begin, I just want to say that these unboxings are going to be a bit more off the cuff than my kind of scripted videos. I think it's better that way because then you get to see my genuine reaction to things. So don't worry about my ums, ahs, and maybe some scruffy editing. So we're going to get right into this. So here I have the BlackShark Magnetic Phone Cooler. Now I actually just saw this on Amazon yesterday, right after I filmed my Dollartech review for my Dollartech cooler, which I'm using right now and I really love. But I've heard about the BlackShark ones, and I really like the idea of it being magnetic instead of clipping on with a couple clips. It would probably make it a bit more convenient to use with my camera setup. So I saw this for $19.99, which compared to the $40 that it usually is, and even as high as $60 on AliExpress, bizarrely enough, I thought I would pick this up and give it a try, and obviously unbox it on video for you. So I'm going to get right in and I'll talk while I do this. First of all, alright. So here it is. Here is the BlackShark Magnetic Cooler, which looks like a pretty nice box so far. Now hold on 1 second because I need to actually record the cold open that you just watched, so let's do that right now. Something tells me this is going to be a really cool unboxing. Alright, that should be good, so let's take a look here. So the BlackShark Magnetic Cooler here has like basically no English other than saying BlackShark and Magnetic Cooler, but it is what it is, so we'll go ahead and open this. So I really like these coolers actually. Ever since I had a Snapdragon 888 phone, I've really liked them because my Snapdragon 888 phone, which is a Asus Zenfone 8, it overheats like crazy. Even like normal activity, like the biggest one being recording video, especially 4K video, just sets this thing totally on fire. So I like these coolers a lot, and I really like the Dollartech one for its price, but I thought for this price this seems pretty good too, especially if I don't need to clip it. So we'll take another quick look at the box, see if we can spot anything in English here. Let me just check the focus. Like I said, this is going to be a little bit off the cuff here. There we go. So no, there's pretty much nothing here at all. So can we open this? No, we need to take these tags off. Oh, nice. Okay, these are just pull tabs. That's a plus in my book. And so no knife needed, so I'm going to put my knife that was waiting off screen out of the way. Alright, so let's take a look. Alright, there it is. Wow, that looks really cool. Let's get my focus in here. Let me actually bring it up here. So really smart design here. I mean, this box is actually really nice for the price of this thing. Sorry, I'm actually just going to switch to autofocus here. No, I hate the autofocus on this device. Okay, no, we're not going to switch to autofocus. There, that'll do it. Yeah, so anyway, really nice packaging here. They really center the device. I really like this. This has like a kind of almost an Iron Man feel to it. Not that I'm really any fan of that kind of stuff, but yeah, really nice. So let's see if we can take this out first. We'll lay the BlackShark over here for a second, because you know you have to sit through the boring part of the unboxing before the exciting part. Apparently it's tradition or something. So we have a USB-C cable here, just standard, another one to throw on the pile, and the instructions here, BlackShark Magnetic Cooler. Let's get that into focus, about there. Alright, read this manual carefully before use. Alright, fine. I've learned my lesson from the iPega, if you remember that. Alright, let's not read any of that. Here we go. So, alright, so we have a working indicator, Type-C power port, thermal conductive area, magnets area. So remove the protective film from the bottom of the cooler before use. Attach the cooler to the back of the device via magnetic force. Alright. Now, if I'm right, this actually has a magnet that you can stick to your phone, which is also a thermal pad. So that's the boring part over. Now, before I get onto the exciting part, let's bring this in. Let me read you a little bit about this device from the Amazon listing. This magnetic phone cooler is upgraded with a magnetic iron ring composed of 15 Nd FeB, which only needs to be gently attached to the phone when using it. The installation is simple and it will not damage the phone or leave scratches. Cool. 1 second fast cooling. The phone cooler uses TEC professional refrigeration chip and thermal silica gel pad. Oh, interesting. Magnetic cell phone heatsink equipped with 112 cooling columns and a high-speed gears up to 72 RPM. The phone temperature drops as much as 23 degrees. I would not believe that if I hadn't seen like really, really good performance with the Dolitech. So I believe it. Let's take a look. That's enough from the listing for now. So I think we're just gonna pop this sucker right out. I'll put this box over there. Actually, I will say before I continue, the box is really premium. There's actually this kind of protective foam in there. Really nice stuff. I always appreciate a nicely designed box because it makes me feel like you actually care about your product. So here it is. The BlackShark phone cooler. And I think we have here the magnetic pad. Now if I'm right, this is a sticker that actually sticks to your phone and then sticks onto the cooler. So I really like that design, although I will say that this surface right here, this cooling surface, is probably maybe less than half the size of the one on my Dolitech cooler. So that is concerning because my phone, sorry, I was trying to show you, but you're looking through the phone's camera. It's basically like maybe like this big of an area that gets hot, so that concerns me a bit. But either way, the main heat is next to the camera bump, which my Dolitech can't get to anyway. So anyway, remove the transparent foam before use. And what is this? So this is a screen protector, but well, it's not a screen protector, it's a protector for this. But I'm not really sure how this works. Let me grab the instructions really quick here. Let me turn this around for your looking at pleasure. Yeah, they don't actually have anything about this, so I'm really not sure where this protector here is supposed to go. Obviously it's supposed to go on the sticker, but is it supposed to go on my phone? Or on the magnet? I'm really not sure, so that's kind of a bummer. I'm going to need to work that out, but I'm not actually going to put this on anything right now. But I'm actually glad they included this cable because I forgot to bring one with me. So what I am going to do is plug this thing in and we'll see what it looks like plugged in. That's one end. Alright, so let's take a look here. Actually, before I plug it in, let's take a closer look at this device. No, I was going to zoom it in, but I'm not going to do that. There we go. Alright, so you can take a look at the front here. Really nice design, you know, it's kind of Razer-like, but BlackShark are kind of like that. If you don't know BlackShark or AM, they're kind of like a company that does a lot of gaming hardware. They do their own phone, which I think is called the BlackShark 4 and the BlackShark 4 Pro. About $579, like a gaming phone, you know. And then they do stuff like earbuds, headphones. They do like controllers for smartphones, that kind of thing. So, you know, a pretty well-established company, if not a high street brand. I do trust this to be a quality product. Mag cooling, I guess it's either magic or magnet, I'll let you decide. So let's take this off anyway. Oh wait, actually, let's look at the side here. I want to give you a good all-around look at this device. Oh, there it is. I was wondering, like, where the heck is the USB port? Okay, cool. I'd say this is, wow, I'm actually surprised. Wow, yeah, it's actually a lot bigger than my Dolitech in a lot of ways. It's a lot taller. Maybe 10% taller. But like the width, not the width, the circumference is way, way bigger than my Dolitech. So this cooling surface, like for all intents and purposes, is probably going to be pretty good. So let's take this off. You know you love that. And here it is, so let's plug this in. Let me get some good focus here. They said good focus, there we go. Wow. Wow, that's really quiet, so... my Dolitech right now is doing its fans as well. So it's kind of hard to tell just how loud this is, but I mean, it's really quiet, like really, really quiet, and it only has a little green LED, and there's none of that garish RGB nonsense, which actually surprises me. I thought there was RGBs in this. I mean, I have no reason to believe there would be because there was nothing on the listing, but so anyway, this is great. This is much more minimal, much more just, you know, a bit more refined than the Dolitech, so it's really nice. Okay, so now that it's going, it's gotten a lot louder. I'm not sure if you can hear it. Let me hold it up to the mic. So hopefully you can hear that. It's actually pretty loud now, but it's a higher frequency noise than the kind of lower rumble that the Dolitech has. I'm not sure how that's going to work out actually. I'm not sure if that's going to be better or worse than the Dolitech. But I tell you what, it's moving air. That's crazy amount of air coming out of there. And also, just holding my hand about this far, I can feel the cold of this pad. I mean, it is... Wow, that is just... absolutely icy cold there. That is crazy. Gosh, it almost like surprises me it's so cold. Don't steal my identity by my fingerprint, by the way. Actually, that was probably a bad thing to do. I'm going to need to clean it. There, now you can't steal my identity. Yeah, but they say that if you leave this on for 2 or 3 minutes, you're going to see water droplets. Oh, no, it's right there. They're right there. There's already droplets. Hold on, let me bring this in a little bit. Yeah, do you see that? Wow. I mean, that is cold. I mean, that's crazy. This is already way colder than my Dolitech cooler. I'm really, really excited to try this out, honestly. Yeah, really cool though, right? Really cool. I'm excited about this. So, I really love the design. It's very smart. It's very, I don't want to say minimal. It's not minimal at all, but there's no RGBs, which I really appreciate. You know, if you're a gamer, you probably like that. But for my use case, which is using this on my phone while I'm recording videos, the reflections being caught, if you watch my Dolitech review, you should go look at that video and see the reflections in the camera. I show it off at one point. It's really noticeable, but this, I don't think it's going to show up at all on camera, which I'm really happy about. Except this green LED, that's not the end of the world. But yeah, this thing is just absolutely icy cold. Yeah, you can really see the droplets beginning to form there. Yeah, really cool. So anyway, I really like the design. It's much more minimal than the Dolitech. I am concerned with the noise of the fan. That sounds very, very loud to me. It wasn't when I first put it on, but it is now. I just have a feeling that's going to show up a lot more on the recording than the Dolitech does. And actually, I think I'll find out when I'm editing the audio of that video, of this video, whether this is really loud or not. So yeah. But otherwise, really cool. Really, really impressed with the quality of this so far. Really impressed with it. It looks really, really nice. I'm going to bring that out a bit and focus in. Yeah, really nice. And I think that's about it for the unboxing. Oh, I'll tell you what, we need to take a look at this actually. I didn't bring this up close, so I'm actually going to... where shall I put this? Hold on. Don't do that at home, I guess. This is the sticker, you know, real smart. So as I said, this actually just peels off right here. Is there a metal surface? No, there's not. So there's an adhesive surface under there, which is a heat conductive surface. So this is basically going to draw heat. Though the heat's going to transfer through this, onto the fan where there's a heatsink in the fan and the Peltier cooler. So yeah, that's that, I guess. So this is gonna slap right on the back of your phone. However, with the iPhone and presumably other phones, you don't need this. So this is actually just gonna stick right on. If I had brought my phone with me, I would try it. I'm gonna try it with my MacBook real quick. So it does not, it does magnet a tiny bit to the MacBook, but not all that much. So we're gonna have to pop this on the phone and take a look. Now it's not too thick, it's not gonna obstruct my case or anything, but at the same time, I think it's going to be really difficult without like a heat gun, or not a heat gun, an infrared gun. It's going to be really hard to find where is the hottest part of the phone to put this. I think the best thing to do is just going to be to bang it right in the middle, right under the camera bump. But yeah, we'll see. Anyway, obviously I'm going to have a follow-up video to this. This is just an unboxing. So I guess that's about it for this video. Let me give you one more look at this, because that is that ice? I'm not sure if that's ice forming on the top. No, it's just condensation, but I mean this thing is insanely cold. Hold on, there's actually no, it's just the light. Yeah, this thing is insanely cold. It's far, far colder than my Dolitech ever gets. So I'm interested to see the performance. Obviously I'll do a follow-up video, probably a review, in a couple weeks when I've had a good chance to use it, maybe just a few days. Hello everyone, I just need to give an update, kind of mid-edit of this video for the BlackShark Magnetic Cooler. So I'm about 3/4 of the way through editing my unboxing video, and it's the day after I recorded that, and unfortunately this has ended up being just a complete fail. So rather than kind of go through the whole rigmarole of making another video, I just want to put it in the end of this one. So here's what happened. I looked it up online and I figured out how to attach these parts. So there's this weird screen protector thing and then the magnet. So what you're supposed to do is stick the screen protector to the phone like this, and then you take off the film and then you attach the magnet to that, and then you stick, and then basically that's on your phone, and then this magnets to it. God, sorry for that sound. And then this magnets to it. So I put it on last night. I cleaned the back of my phone with isopropanol alcohol, and I made sure it was completely dust free. I was really careful with the application, and I put it all on, and then I let it sit. I didn't use the cooler. I didn't do that. I didn't want to hyper cool the adhesive right away or anything, so I let it bond. And then this morning I was messing with it, and so I put the magnet on the phone. Had it on there for a while, and then I pulled it off, and this whole thing just came off. But the weird thing is, this has no stickiness at all. This is not sticky anymore. But the problem is it is on the other side. So what's happened? Hold on, let me bring this into focus. So what's happened here is basically this has just for some reason totally lost its stickiness. This side is still, fairly sticky, but it's already bonded to the sticky tape on the magnet. So now as I try and pull this off, it just comes off of the magnet, which renders this whole thing totally unusable. And I'm just so disappointed, because I really liked the design of this cooler. I really like this, but this was my worry when I saw this adhesive magnet, is if this fails, this is useless. It just doesn't work on my phone. So now my option is basically to return it to Amazon and get a replacement. And that's a huge amount of waste, regardless of the annoyance and inconvenience of having to return this because this failed. This is a huge waste. That this isn't going to get resold new. They can't repackage it because this part's missing. And I just really hate this, it's just a real waste. Yeah, just a really weird, really sad kind of thing to happen. I've never seen it. Like, I was wondering, did I put this sticky kind of protector on the wrong side? Should I have put this side on the magnet side? But there's no instructions, there's no guide on how to do this, except there's a QR code on the box that you can scan with your phone. So I did, and I watched the video, and I did put it on the same way that they put it on in the video. And I cleaned my phone, made sure it was really tidy, I let the adhesive sit, but unfortunately it just didn't work. Now my phone does have like a glass back, it's like a frosted, I think it's like an etched glass back, and it's really, really smooth and slippery. So one possibility is it's just not really compatible with my phone. But, I mean, to me that still just doesn't fly, because that makes this completely useless for maybe some phones, but you can't tell which it's going to work with or which it's not. So yeah, that's pretty much the end of this video. Sad plot twist to add at the end, but it is what it is. I can't say that I don't recommend the BlackShark cooler, because I just wasn't able to use it. I mean, the cooling performance I saw just on this surface yesterday in my unboxing that you've just watched was tremendous. It was so freezing cold, and you know, that the condensation was forming on it. Like, this thing got really cold. But unfortunately, I just can't test it any further. I could get a replacement, but honestly, like, after this, I just realized my Dolitech is great. Like, it's fine, it's working perfectly. It lets me record my videos with no issue. It doesn't have any silly adhesive magnet. It just clips on physically, so I know it's not going to fail. You know, unless it physically breaks, so I know I can be careful with it. But yeah, so I'm not going to replace this. I'm not going to get a different one and try it, and then like do a review. I'm just going to leave it there. I'm a bit impatient with this stuff, to be honest. I have very little patience for things that just break without me doing anything. So yeah, I'm just not going to try this again. So make of that what you will. Thank you for watching RetroBreeze as always, and I will see you next time. I will say, actually, I have some really interesting ideas for videos coming up, so keep an eye out for those. And thanks everybody for your comments and subscriptions. I really appreciate it. Alright, thanks very much. Bye-bye.